Expert University presents Entrepreneurs Online, a podcast for real talk about running a real business online. Here's your host, Todd Snively.
Hey everyone, today we're going to answer a question that was submitted. Amazon FBA meaning. What does Amazon FBA mean? What is the Amazon FBA meaning is how it was submitted. Amazon FBA stands for Fulfilled by Amazon. And what it basically is when Amazon sellers send their products to Amazon's warehouse. And Amazon takes care of all the logistics, which means once a customer orders a product, Amazon's going to ship those goods out to your customer, your purchaser. It's actually a pretty cool program. As a matter of fact, if you're in Amazon Prime, everything being sent to you is being sent through the Fulfilled by Amazon or Amazon FBA program. So if you're enrolled in Prime and getting that free 2-day delivery, that's because of Amazon FBA. The Amazon FBA meaning, actually it has a lot of meaning to Amazon sellers. It's got some valuable advantages, matter of fact. It's really not a big secret. I mean, Amazon sellers know about it because that's generally why they want to sell on Amazon, is because of the Amazon Fulfilled by Amazon FBA program. All right, back in the day, before the FBA program existed, everybody was pretty much doing their own shipping or contracting with warehouses to do this kind of fulfillment for them, and it was very expensive. Very, very expensive. Now that the Amazon FBA program exists, a lot of people are looking at selling on Amazon for that sole reason, because they don't have to mess with fulfillment, shipping, customer service, things like that. It's actually made a lot of Amazon millionaires. So the Amazon FBA program is actually pretty special. Now, when you register as a seller on Amazon and you want to sell a list of products for sale on Amazon, they give you a choice. You can either ship it yourself, which is actually FBM, Fulfilled by Merchant, or you can select FBA, Fulfilled by Amazon, right there when you create the product. And if it's a wholesale name brand product that's already selling, works the same way. You just tell Amazon, hey, I want you to do all of the fulfillment. And then they'll let you create something called a shipping plan. So if I'm selling on Amazon, which I've been doing since 2009, and I'm an 8-figure seller, right? Very experienced, sell a lot of stuff. I tend to go for the smaller products. Smaller products, easier to fulfill. Larger products, it's going to be expensive. So stick with the smaller stuff. Amazon's actually going to store the goods too. So the smaller they are, if they don't sell right away, the less the storage fees. The bigger the product, if it doesn't sell right away, the more expensive the storage fees. So the meaning of Amazon FBA is, in a lot of ways, money. It means money. They do everything for you. There's so many different ways to take advantage of Amazon FBA. And again, some of the advantages are you don't have to have a warehouse, nothing. You can have everything sent either directly to the FBA warehouse from the supplier, or actually I prefer using what's called a 3PL, a third-party logistics operation, or sometimes called an FBA prep facility. That way they can inspect the products, make sure everything's okay with them prior to sending them down to FBA. Under normal situations, FBA results in faster shipping times. Right now, we're still in, kind of into the whole COVID thing. The virus is still affecting logistics around the world. So some products, Amazon, even if they're FBA, are taking longer to ship than the 2-day normal standard. So keep that in mind, right? Amazon can ship pretty much anywhere. It just depends on the product, and it depends what marketplace you're dealing with. But the .com, what we call the Amazon.com marketplace, its FBA program will ship some products to Canada, Mexico, international. And they'll pick which ones are eligible for that and make them available in that country. You don't have to do anything. And of course, the FBA, it's free shipping for Amazon Prime customers, which is a huge advantage because a lot of people, when they shop on Amazon, all they're doing is looking for that Prime badge so that they know they can take advantage of their membership. Now, as far as disadvantages go, understand it costs something. They charge for this service. So you have to factor in the exact, pick fee, the packing fee, and the shipping fee to determine whether or not a product's going to be profitable. You have to look at all those fees. Luckily, there's calculators and other pieces of software. There's a great one called Wholesale Inspector, wholesaleinspector.com. You can go and figure out the fees quite easily on thousands of products. You can upload a spreadsheet from, let's say, one of your suppliers, might have 10, 15, 20,000 products. Wholesale Inspector will crunch all the numbers, tell you how many are selling each month, tell you the exact profit after all of the fees, and then you can decide on what products to actually buy. Wholesale Inspector is a must-have piece of software if you're thinking of selling wholesale on Amazon. And again, you can't really brand anything. Like if you had your own brand, for example, and you wanted to go out in a certain box, well, that's not going to happen with Amazon FBA. They're going to use an Amazon box. All right. And remember, the customers are Amazon's. They have the full name, address, phone number, email. You don't get much of anything, okay, other than the proceeds of the sale. So that, so there's advantages, there's disadvantages. The huge advantage is something called the buy box. The buy box, actually the term buy box is something I invented way back in the day. And it's one of those things I don't get credit for. Nobody gives me royalties. Nobody says, oh yeah, Todd invented that term. Everybody just started using it, including Amazon, after I had a bunch of meetings with their development team. In any event, the buy box is a huge advantage if you want to sell on Amazon. We're going to have more videos, more discussions, podcasts, tutorials about the buy box. All right. So for now, I hope you understand what Amazon FBA means and what it means specifically to you as a potential seller on Amazon. Until next time, take care.